Alright, here's a little video to help guide you through today's homework assignment. It is the 8.3 activity on April 20th. Alright, first question says, use a net of a square pyramid if necessary to find the surface area of the pyramid. So what you need to do first is find the area of the bottom. The bottom is a square, so I would do 8 times 8, which is 64. Then I need to find the area of this triangle here on the side. I see my base is 8, but I have to count to see how high it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means my base is 8, my height is 6. To find the area of a triangle, I do base times height divided by 2. That gives me 24. Now that means that all 4 of these triangles going around would also equal 24. So I would multiply that by 4, and that gives me 96. Then I add the area of my base plus the area of my side triangles, and I get an answer of 160 units squared. Question 2 says the bottom is another square, so I do 5 times 5, which is 25. Now my triangle, base of 5, height is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 times 4 is 20. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So that means the area of this surface right here is 10, but of course there's 4 of them going around, so I multiply that by 4 and I get 40. Then my total surface area, I would add my bottom plus my triangles going around to give me an area of 65. Question 5, square again on the bottom, so 3 times 3 would be 9. Now, my triangle base is 3, my height is 1, 2, 3, so 3 times 3 divided by 2 gives me an area of 4.5. That means it's 4.5 going all the way around, so I times that by 4, and that gives me 18. 9 for the area of the bottom, plus 18 for the area of the triangles going around, gives me 27. All right, for the review questions, find the missing values in the ratio table, then write equivalent ratios. 3 times 2 is 6, so then 7 times 2 would give me 14 here for this number. 7 times 4 is 28, so then 3 times 4 gives me 12. So then my equivalent ratios would be 7 to 3, 14 to 6, and 28 to 12. Next one, find the missing values in the ratio table, then write the equivalent ratios. So 10 divided by 2 is 5, so 4 divided by 2 would give me 2. 4 times 3 is 12, so 10 times 3 would be 30 here. So 30 for this missing number, 2 for that missing number. Then to write my equivalent ratios, it would be 10 to 4, 5 to 2, and 30 to 12 for those missing numbers there. Last question, which ordered pair is in quadrant 3? Well, the quadrants go 1, 2, 3, 4. So my number in this area would be my quadrant 3. Well, numbers in this area would be negative and then down negative. So it'd have to be an ordered pair that both of them are negative, which means that this one right here would be the only one that is a solution. Thanks for watching.